Hi, I'm Donna and this is budget-friendly cooking. Today we're going to make vegetarian dish. It's very simple. It's made of eggplants, tomatoes, potatoes, red bell pepper, basil, garlic, and onion. So it's kind of a Georgian dish called ajafsandali. It's a very weird name. I don't know what that means, but it's eggplant medley. It's very simple to make, as I mentioned, so we just have to chop all these vegetables, place it in my beautiful tagine pot, which my friend gave me for a birthday a couple of years ago, and I really love it. I'm just gonna start chopping the vegetables. So I have one medium-sized eggplant. I have small potatoes. I had like small baby potatoes, but you can use like 2 or 3 medium potatoes. I have 2 juicy tomatoes, and I have half red pepper, and I have 1 small yellow onion here and 2 garlic cloves. And I'm going to add a few leaves of basil and cilantro. So in this dish in Georgia we use purple basil, but I could not find it here. I'm gonna use just regular basil, which will be perfect. So I'm going to build up my dish, my medley. So I'm going to put just a little bit of oil, maybe a tablespoon, just a little drizzle so that we don't burn. And then I'm going to put, oopsie, onions on the bottom, because if they burn a little bit, it's still good. It's kind of caramelized onions. And then potatoes, because they take longer to cook. And then I am putting some eggplant, peppers. You can always add zucchini too if you like. We don't add, but still good. Then tomatoes, and that will help the juices to kind of build up there. And I'm going to add some garlic and chopped herbs, but I'm gonna save some herbs because I want to add that at the end. Oh, forgot the salted. Generous amount of salt. You can always add salt at the end if you need to. Freshly cracked black pepper, and my favorite bay leaf, garlic. Okay, and I have some fresh basil here. I'm just gonna cut all. So we make this dish in summer because eggplants are in season in summer. Tomatoes are in season in summer, so it's a big difference. So once I made with farm fresh vegetables here, and it was absolutely different. I bought all the vegetables at the farm, so eggplant and tomatoes and peppers, and even the potatoes were from the farm. It was fantastic. So the temperature is very important. We have to put it on low because I'm not putting any liquid here, any water. Although you can add maybe like 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to drizzle a little more oil to keep it nice and soft. And then we just put the lid on and give, let's set the timer for 20 minutes and then we'll check. All right, the temperature is on the low so we don't burn the bottom, because I'm not going to stir it during the cooking time, so I'm just gonna let it cook in its steam. So our eggplant medley is cooking for about 40 minutes. I set up the timer for 20 minutes before, and then I added 20 more minutes, and we can check it now. See, I didn't add any liquid, but it has, because it cooks in the steam and because of the tomatoes, it already has liquid, and we didn't burn it because we had it on a very low temperature. So let's check the potatoes. That should be done. Oh yeah, that's good. And I'm just gonna add some fresh herbs to give a fresher taste and fresher color. And the eggplants are cooked too. Oh, that's perfect. So in Georgia, we make this dish different ways. Everybody has their own recipe. Sometimes we fry all the ingredients separate, like roast the eggplants, roast the red bell peppers, and then cook the potatoes and then build it up. But it has a lot of oil. It's very oily because eggplant absorbs oil as like sponge, so I don't like that much. It's tasty, it's very delicious, but it has a lot of oil. It's not very healthy. So this is kind of a healthier version. And you can also, like, when it cools down, you can serve it as on room temperature or cold. It's good cold too. That's it. It's always a good thing to add more herbs at the end because it gives nice fresh flavor. And I added one small garlic clove. It smells so good. And I am gonna add just a little bit of olive oil, just a little drizzle. And that's it. So I already added salt and pepper, but I'm gonna add a little more pepper and taste and see if it needs anything else. I hope not. Very good. Doesn't need anything else. Yeah, very flavorful. So if you like this episode, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you next week.